Get ready, America, because you're about to see the best of Split Hoof Tonight, Sweet Swine County's #1 late night show.
Live from Sweet Swine County, where every day is sweet, it's Split Hoof Tonight with Billy Gates and the Broken Windows Band. Hi, I'm Earl Silo, and now let's welcome Sweet Swine's one and only Cousin John.
Hey folks, thanks a lot. Hey, welcome back to another great episode of Split Hoof Tonight.
Split Hoof Tonight.
I think this is like number 28. We've been doing this a long time. That's a great thing. You know, Earl, I was watching TV the other night. You know, it's really funny. You know that the president's got problems when the late night hosts start to pick on him. They've been hammering on him. Leno talks about the other night, he goes, have you heard about the Obama value meal at McDonald's? You walk up to the counter, you order whatever you want to have, and the guy behind you has to pay for it. Anyway, Earl, what do you call lunch when Obama has lunch with a convicted felon?
I have no idea.
They call that fundraising. Anyway, folks, hey, stick around. We got a great show for you, but right now we're going to take a look at something that's going on outside Sweet Swine County. We'll be right back.
Get ready, because now you can watch a full of fun daytime talk show that shares the latest and greatest news about the people, places, and events found all over our story country. The Women of Sweet Swine County, hosted by 3 sassy ladies that tell small town stories with big town attitude. Now, on this station and the web.
Hey, thank you, folks. Hey, welcome back to another great episode of Split Hoof Tonight. Earl, what do you got there?
It's my script.
Your script?
Well, yeah, it's my script. Maybe you didn't know it, Cousin John, but, well, I'm a celebrity.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, I was asked to do some television spots about towns and some other really interesting points outside Sweet Swine County.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing it's probably
So you say,
because I'm a celebrity.
But points that you haven't been to, right?
They didn't say anything about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you what. We can talk about this later. What do you say it's time to bring out our guest?
Good idea.
Okay. Hey, folks, we got a great treat for you tonight. We got a great friend of the show, a great friend of our story productions. Please join us in welcoming from the big city of Mankato, our friend Lonesome Ron. This is a good treat for you guys. We got Lonesome Ron. And Earl, did you realize that we're sitting with royalty tonight?
I did not.
No. Folks, this is Lonesome Ron, king, not prince, king of the Valley Yodelers. So Ron, tell me, I know you live up in Minnesota River Valley, and Mankato, the big city, is kind of your home base. But share with the audience just a little bit, what your type of music is, what you like to do, we all know you because we've been around here, but tell the folks at home a little bit about what you do.
Well, I do a lot of cowboy music now. I grew up watching Roy Rogers and Gene Autry, and I heard their music. I thought, this sounds really good. So I thought, why don't I start learning some of the old songs like Whoopie-Tie-I-O and Home on the Range and all those greats that made America great.
Now, what type of venues do you normally play at? Is it just little things like, we got our little deal here, but what else do you play at?
Well, I play a lot of fairs and festivals, county fairs, whoever calls. Last year I played at the John Deere Festival down in Waterloo, Iowa, and that was a great time.
Well, that's a big deal. Waterloo and John Deere, that's the home country for them. That's a big deal. I understand that just recently that you got a grant from Prairie Lakes Arts Association.
Right.
What are we going to do there? Or what's that for?
I'm going to record cowboy songs. I got about a dozen of the old ones I'm going to record, and a few originals that I've written over the years.
Let me ask you this: is there a possibility we could talk you into maybe honoring us and our listening audience with a little song?
Sure. I'll do one song that I was going to do on the CD.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, folks, Lonesome Ron.
This is a song I wrote about a camp cook, and he does the most work on the cattle drive. He always makes sure people are fed. His name is Chuck Wagon Joe. There's a trail hand that we all know. The name he goes by, Chuck Wagon Joe. When lunch is ready, he'll ring that bell. Come and get it, you can hear him yell. Cattle rise up at break of dawn, and we get ready to move them on. We'll smell that bacon across the plain. It's breakfast time on the open range, working from morning till setting sun. Even when it's storming, his job gets done. We'll gather round the dinner bell, then we'll know that we'll all eat well. Sourdough biscuits and ham gravy, and the best cornbread on the whole prairie. When stars are shining and all is still, there'll be hot coffee to fight the chill. He'll have our trail set for the morning hour. He's aimed the wagon right at the stars, working from morning till setting sun. Even when it's storming, his job gets done. And when the angels ride him away, and it's supper time on Judgment Day, come and get it, you'll hear him cry. From the big chuck wagon roaming in the sky. From the big chuck wagon roaming in the sky. Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome, awesome. Now, I know earlier we talked a little bit about you go to fairs and different exhibits and that type of thing. Do you also do like smaller venues too?
I sure do. And you can find me, just go to my website. It's www.lonesomeron.com, and there you can find all the contact information you need.
Well, that's great. I hate to bug you, but could we shoot for one more?
Oh, sure.
That's great. Hey, folks, let's hear Lonesome Ron one more time.
This song's about a cowboy who falls in love, and he's ready to get married. He's got one more cattle drive to go, and he's looking forward to getting back home and finding his wife and getting married. It goes like this. Chasing the longhorns through sagebrush and sand, with Molly caught up in my mind. In just one more day we'll be in Cheyenne and leave all the cattle behind. Oh Molly, dear Molly, tomorrow I will be home, and I'm gonna buy you a big diamond ring, and then I can call you my own. Oh, the days they were lonely, the nights they were cold. Last week we stopped a stampede, but now I'm just yearning for Molly to hold. She's the only one that I need. Oh Molly, dear Molly, tomorrow I will be home, and I'm gonna buy you a big diamond ring, and then I can call you my own. Yodeloo, yeah, yodeloo, dee-oh, ah, yo-dee, yodeloo, yeah, yodeloo, yodeloo, doo-loo, yo, lo-lay-lo-dee. When the sun hits the valley and it's breakfast time, we see the first rays of the morn. I'll pack up my bedroll and strap it behind, 'cause then we'll be moving on. Oh Molly, dear Molly, tomorrow I will be home, and I'm gonna buy you a big diamond ring, and then I can call you my own. From the far hills behind to the blue skies ahead, the prairie dogs scamper away, but I'll be asleep in a soft feather bed as soon as I pick up my pay. Oh Molly, dear Molly, tomorrow I will be home, and I'm gonna buy you a big diamond ring, and then I can call you my own. Yes, I'm gonna buy you a big diamond ring, and then I can call you my own.
Oh, that was great. You know what? Yeah, I think of the time frame of these cowboy songs, you know, when the cattle drives out west were going on. And that kind of fits with the, what is it, the 150th anniversary of the Civil War. That's kind of a big thing for some of your music too, isn't it?
Well, right. I do several Civil War songs as well, and the Civil War is part of history. It's part of the American history. And cattle drives started up shortly thereafter, and the big cattle drives, driving the herds from Texas all the way up to Abilene, put them on the railroad, and the songs came along with that. And I think some of the songs even may have come from the Civil War. And when the cowboys sing, they sing the songs they know. And if they know Civil War songs, they sing them because a lot of soldiers went on to join cattle drives later on.
Okay, you know, folks, we talked about already about Ron's website a little bit, but also you can go on, and he'd really like this too. Go ahead and like him on Facebook. That's Lonesome Ron, right?
Right.
As Lonesome Ron, that's great. And folks in the audience, studio audience, one more time, Earl, just going to show why this is the hottest ticket in town. Folks, you guys get an official Lonesome Ron wooden nickel. Good for one cowboy song. You know, my friend, thank you so much for coming and seeing us tonight. You know, we love your talent here, but it's more about, you know, the history. You know, Earl, he gives us a snapshot in time.
You could say that.
Of just how things were a long time ago out on the prairie, driving the cattle across the country. What a deal. Folks, thanks for stopping by tonight. I tell you what, we had a great time.
It was fun.
Yes.
Great.
We got to go now. Good night, everybody.